to my kitchen. I don't think you guys have ever seen this before, and this is not a beauty video. This is a really exciting video for me actually, because I get to show you guys my second love, which is cooking, and I am obsessed with cooking. Cooking is my favorite thing. It makes me really happy, and along with the fashion and beauty world, cooking is a huge part of my life. So I decided I was going to show you guys one of my favorite recipes to make. It's not really a recipe, it's kind of like a technique. And as you guys can tell from the title, it is how to pipe roses on your cupcakes. And I learned this from a picture actually I saw from Pinterest, and I was like obsessed. I was like, oh my god, I have to learn how to make these. And once I started getting the hang of them and making them all the time, literally all the time, if you guys follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you guys would know like how obsessed I am with making rose cupcakes. And yeah, so I decided that why not show you guys how to make them, because I'm sure the weather is getting really nice out, at least where I live, and taking these to a party will really impress all the guests, and like will think you're like the coolest chef ever. I know that happened to me once. I brought these into my first bake sale. Everyone was like, oh my god, how did you make those? So here I am showing you guys how to make them. So I made these 6 really pretty cupcakes, and I'm going to show you guys up close in a second. So these are what the cupcakes look like. Really pretty Tiffany blue and white color with really pretty silver, shiny, edible silver balls. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these down now. So if you guys want to see how I make these really simple and easy rose cupcakes, just keep on watching. And if you guys would like to see more of my cooking videos, just let me know in the comments and I will for sure do them. If you guys have any questions, also leave them in the comments below and I'll for sure answer them. But I hope you guys really enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will talk to you guys in a second. Okay, so I went ahead and put on a little apron, and this is my cute little waiter or waitress apron, just so I don't get my clothing dirty, because working with icing, you're bound to get it on your clothes eventually. So it's always a good idea to wear an apron. But now I'm just going to tilt you guys down a little bit so you guys can see what ingredients we're going to be using today, and all the tools that we're going to be using to make the really pretty rose cupcakes. Alright, so first of all, you're going to need cupcakes, obviously, and you don't really have to make these by scratch, it doesn't really matter. I just got the store-bought little box cupcake mix. And then also you're going to need some icing. I'm going to be using the Betty Crocker Creamy Deluxe Vanilla Icing, and it just looks like that. I'm sure all of you guys have seen it. And then you're going to need a piping bag. Now, you could use a Ziploc bag, but these are like 35 cents at Bulk Barn, which is where I get all my cooking utensils or baking utensils. So this is just the Wilton brand, and it's just a a disposable piping bag. And then you're going to need a spatula, and then you're going to need a mixing spoon, and also you're going to need a bowl, and then also, can't forget about this. So this is what the 2D tip looks like. Again, it's by the Wilton brand, and it says 2D, and this is pretty much what it looks like. It looks like a little flower, and this is going to give you that really cool rose shape. So make sure you got one of these. Yeah, this is the 2D tip. You're also going to need food coloring. Now I'm just using the Clubhouse food color, and it comes with a green, a yellow, a red, and a blue. Last but not least, you are going to need, well, you don't really need these, but just to make them a little prettier, these are edible little silver balls, and they just look like this. I got these again from Bulk Barn. So yeah, that is pretty much all the ingredients and utensils you're going to be needing for this rose icing cupcake thing. But yeah, keep watching and I'll show you guys how I do everything. Okay, so first I'm going to take my bowl and my spoon as well, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the vanilla icing, and I'm just going to use the spoon and kind of scoop out half, or I don't know, a little more than half of the white icing into this bowl. This tastes really good, so try not to eat it all. I recommend putting this in the fridge at least 30 minutes to an hour before you start piping, because it's a lot easier to pipe when the icing is a little bit firmer, and also it'll hold the shape of the rose a lot better. So I'm just going to soften that up a little. Once you have that kind of softened in the bowl, you're going to take your blue dye first, and you're going to put about 5 drops in it to begin with. So that's 5 drops. And then you're going to take your green dye and you're going to put in about 3 drops to begin with, just to see what color it comes up with. So I put 3 drops of the green and 5 drops of the blue. And once that's in there, you're just going to mix it up. Okay, so that is what it looks like when it's all mixed up. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of the blue, because although I like this color, I wanted a bit more on the blue side than the green side. This is a really pretty mint color. So if you would like to stop here, that's perfectly fine. But I'm just going to add about 2 drops of the blue dye. Okay, so now I've reached the color that I wanted, and it looks like this. It's this really pretty kind of minty Tiffany blue color, and this is like my favorite color. So again, you can make it any color you want. For Valentine's Day, I usually put about 8 drops of red, and it makes this really pretty pink color. I'll insert a picture right now of how the pink cupcakes look. I think they look really, really pretty. So once I have the color that I like, I'm going to go ahead and take my Wilton piping bag, or any piping bag, and you're going to cut a little bit of the tip off. So I start off with about that much off of it. You don't want to take off too much, because obviously if it's too big of a hole, then the icing tip will not be secure. So obviously that's a little too small of a hole, so I'm just going to cut it a little more, just like a centimeter. Okay, I think that should be fine. Yeah, that's perfect. Now you're just going to squeeze the piping bag and make the tip kind of come out so it's secure in there. So now I'm going to fold the actual piping bag a little bit, just so it's a lot easier for me to put the icing inside the bag. So you're going to start off like that. Now I'm going to alternate between the blue and the white icing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the blue icing first, or about half of it, I guess, with the same spoon. You could use this with a spatula, but I already made this kind of dirty, so I'm just going to keep using it. And then you're going to put in 1 spoon of the white icing. I'm just going to use the same spoon because these colors are going to be mixed anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So I have 1 spoon of the white icing. And then I'm going to do another spoon of the green icing. And then another spoon of the white icing. And I think you guys kind of get the hang of this. Now once the icing's in the bag, you're going to want to unfold the top. I already did it. And then you're going to start pushing all the icing towards the icing tip. And then you're going to kind of twist it like this until you see the icing starting to come out. Okay, so now for the really fun part. You're going to take your cupcake. I already did one, but I'm just going to show you guys how to do it again. So you're going to take your cupcake, you're going to place it in the center. I like to work one at a time so the plate isn't as crowded. And you're going to twist the top of your icing too. And you're going to start off by putting 1 dollop in the center of the cupcake like that. And then with that 1 dollop, you're going to make your way around the cupcake, just like this. And you can kind of see the white now you can kind of see the white icing kind of peeking through. And once you finish your cupcake, you're going to end up with a really, really pretty rose like this. And you can see the really pretty white and blue together, and I think it just looks so pretty. For spring, and for any little party that you want to go to. So I'm just going to keep on doing the same thing with all the rest of my cupcakes, and yeah, you guys can watch. So once I have that, you can just go ahead and stop there, but I'm not. I'm actually going to take these really cute silvery edible balls, and I'm going to sprinkle them over the top. Now you want to do this right after you ice them because they can kind of settle and harden, and the little silver balls won't really stick to the icing. So these are my finished product. I went ahead and sprinkled the really pretty silver balls over them, and they look so pretty. They're this gorgeous Tiffany blue, and yeah, it was really easy to make actually. I hope this video was kind of informative to you guys and show you how you can kind of make your cupcakes stand out in a crowd. If you guys really like my cooking videos and want to see more, go ahead and like this video, and also subscribe if you're new to my channel. And let me know in the comments below what kind of recipes you guys would want me to do, if you want sweet or savory. And I really love making cupcakes, and I'm sure once you guys try out these gorgeous cupcakes, you guys will too. So thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!